Good morning once again, everyone, and welcome to the 39th annual Wisconsin State Dart Tournament here in La Crosse, Wisconsin. As you can tell, the hall is full, our players are ready, and we are ready as well. So we're going to take it on right on to a matchup here in, division number 15. So we're going to go ahead and cue in our board numbers here. You can see a couple individuals getting underway, and we'll pop on our camera and turn on our board sounds as we start off our coverage. This is Division 15, bracket number 8. And why I see, or I should say group number 8, not bracket number 8. Apologies. The 8 different groups is your last group in Division number 15, and it looks like there's 5 teams pretty much in each division. So just taking a look here, we got Melvina taking on Maury Misfits. So Melvina is Aaron Anise, James Stark, Mark Huntziker, Travis Schindel, and Trent Ness as well. And sorry if I butcher any of these names. We all know that Will loves to do that. For Maury's Misfits, that's going to be Amanda Lee, Ben Vanderwerf, Brent Vanderwerf, Dale Dibert, and Mason Dibert. And that was, I believe, leg number. Oh, okay. So no, I was wrong. I was thinking going to say leg number 1. Well, we got 2 wins and 1 win there. As we will let this one progress. Thanks for joining us. William Stewart here of USA Darts. We've been giving you the action here for now. This is our 4th day of coverage. Start off Wednesday evening with doubles action. Doubles cricket, to be exact. Thursday we had the singles event, and then last night we had the doubles 501 event, or yesterday we did. And a big one getting thrown up on our stream is Robbie Wismith. Hit a 9-darter in a Fat Bull 501 game last night. Yeah, that's right. Fat Bull 501. He started off 177 and then got her done with a 144 finish. So big stuff there from the Wiz kid, as we have clipped already that one. And we're going to be working on a couple things in the background here in just a moment. I do want to go ahead and mention that, so we will take a break from commentary. But the only reason we're doing that is we walked around with Steve Hilger and did interviews with 5 or 6 people yesterday. So we're going to kind of edit those, smash them together, get them out for you all to watch in our production, as well as post those out on our social media platforms in order to allow everybody who's not tuning into the stream to watch that one. Of course, this morning is going to be your lower PPD level, so we do want to mention that. So please, know that you're going to have some moments where maybe things don't go their way, maybe they don't have the best of rounds, but then you're going to have great moments like big checkouts. We've seen a 159 from the lower levels, 138, 115, some crucial checkouts and big moments. So should be some interesting stuff. We do know that there's other action going on too, so we appreciate you just kind of keeping those devices active and joining in on all the fun. I know CDC's live, or going to be live here in Indiana here soon. Lane King saying, first time seeing a 9-darter last night. That was my first time actually, well, I was a part of the CDC staff. I was the one doing the switches for the Alex Spellman 9-darter in cross-border challenge. But that's our first true 9 on the USA Dart stream that we've streamed in full. I will let you know, I went out there and just asked Melvina, hey, what division are you in? And they go, why are you asking? And I said, oh, I'm just wondering over the stream. And they immediately said, oh, you don't have to turn that on. Well, we kind of want to. Come on now. That's no fun if we don't put on the stream for everybody to enjoy. This is your second round of action. They start at 9 a.m. today. Last round's going to be at 1, so we'll probably go till just past 2. We'll have a little bit of a break as we kick off our coverage at 5 p.m. tonight with the higher PPD levels. RC says, looks like a good crowd again today. Yeah, they just pack it in here. This is a big deal for these Wisconsinites. Lifting a title is on everybody's mind, so. Just give you an example. Last night we had 3,800 players. I wonder how many we got in this team event. Danny asking his partners promoting darts streaming All-Star trips today. Yep, they will be. They'll be live. There's so many streams, it's hard to keep track about what's going on. Let's not be mistaken here. Oh, my. This will take me a little bit of time to do, honestly, if I tried to gather these numbers. In total, we have 24 divisions of players, or 24 divisions of teams here, I should say. About 200. It's pretty spread out. I got to kind of break that one down. I'll get an exact number for you folks. Let me do some mathematication. Laugh out loud. That's pretty funny, isn't it? And this is the freeze roll. I do want to mention that. I haven't mentioned that one yet, so. Okay. The number I'm getting for today's events, 4,422 players. 4,422. My God. That is absurd. Tried to catch that scoring line. Didn't quite do it. They bumped it pretty quickly, and by the time I looked over, that's absurd. 4,422 players. Wow. That almost deserves a post. Okay. Matt says 4,000 for a Sunday morning, buddy. You're just one day late. Let's be honest. And I'm looking at it again. It was I must have double clicked. It's 4,122, not 4,422. But that is still a great number. My God, that's just so incredible. The amount of players here. I'm doing it. That's a post. I'm doing it. Go ahead and add a picture of that one. We're definitely going to post that. I don't think people are going to believe us when they see the numbers that we've got here. I'll have to double take and take a gander. James, the one a little bit behind right now, would like a bull to help out the cause. Not quite able to do so. Well, Dale leaves 70. And if you haven't caught on right now, I can't speak too fast. Never mind. It's it's full team event. We did see at NDA Team Dart that they split into twos and whatnot and do it that way. I think this is full 4-person, if I'm not mistaken. Game 5 of 5 here. Sorry, as you can tell, I'm all over the place this morning trying to make posts and look at brackets and make sure everything's good. Ryan will be joining me once again this evening, so looking forward to that one. I also had Travis Wilkinson and Steve Hilger on the mic for a little bit, Byron Johnson. Appreciate those guys for helping me out. Good win there for Brent. Gets it done. I believe that is the match there, the round robin set, I should say. do want to double check. Looks like they're blazing through. There's no way. It's 10:20. How did they? Yeah, they're cruising and bruising, guys. I mean, 9 o'clock was the start of round 1, 10 o'clock the start of round 2, and they've already concluded their matchup. That was it right there. It just shows you they're really moving along. I don't think this is going to last till 2. I'm going to be honest, unless they hold them to those restricted times. But that one moved along way quicker than I was anticipating. But, hey, just goes to show you're going to have to keep it on here and keep the action going. It looks like we got another team stepping up here in just a moment. So let me go ahead and check. I believe this is going to be Don't Be Salty taking on Red River Tavern in round number 3. So hang tight. We'll see if this is going to happen right away, which it looks like it will. They won't hold them to that 11 o'clock time frame. So we'll be right back, folks, with more action from WAMO here in just a moment. William Stewart of USA Darts. Don't go anywhere.
Is the greatest darting force on the planet. Bullseye. Oh, we got one. A fish has been landed. We know he's too good. The world number 1, world champion. Incredible stuff.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Tell by the way they're scoring, there may be nothing in it. One man misses, does the other man get? Yes! Double 12! That is the most amazing leg of darts you will ever see in your life! I can't stop! Double 12, and the 9 Dart King lands another one! Covered by Team Michael. Double 12, back going! The ascension is complete. Incredible stuff. The world number 1 is world champion.
Breaking soft tip news, WinMount has announced a string of American player signings, including PDC superstar Jules Van Dongen. You've known about Leonard Gates, of course. However, we also saw Mike Maloney, Rick Hensey, and Garrett Rakowski, who are prominent soft tip players. Not to say they've never won anything on the steel tip side, but they are renowned for their soft tip accomplishments and dominance in the US. And for you folks overseas unfamiliar with these guys, just go on over to our YouTube page at USA Darts, type in their names in the search bar. We have dozens of great matches featuring all 5 of the new WinMouth sponsored players. You will not be disappointed. It is astonishing to see 3 sponsorships that are soft tip leaning by a major darts brand with over 50 years of experience in the industry, not to mention the Blade 6 being the board sponsor for the PDC. So if that doesn't answer the question, why do people play soft tip? I don't know what else can. We totally understand how the UK folks might not get it and just don't realize how popular soft tip is globally, but trust us, we at USA Darts Production literally make half of our living streaming soft tip events and the other half streaming steel tip. You don't have to like or respect the soft tip side, but at least be aware. Soft tip is obviously beloved by enough people who truly enjoy participating. And now players are getting signed by WinMouth. I can't wait to see what's next.
Luke Humphries is the greatest.
told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. Dance, 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 yeah, dance, yeah, baby. Dance, 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 yeah, dance, yeah, baby.
All right, here with probably the most famous guy in Wisconsin. Let's be honest here.
Dude, let's be honest. So I was at the hotel and I met some guys, right? And in the elevator, I was telling them about USA Darts, the Booyah booth, and all this. And I asked them if they ever watched the stream. They're like, "Oh yeah, we watched like Leonard Gates and Garrett Rakowski and all this stuff." I was like, "Oh, cool." And then he didn't even recognize me. I wonder if it was because I had my hat on. So he's like, "Oh, I'm so-and-so, by the way." I forgot his name. And I was like, "Oh, I'm Porky," and didn't even bat an eye. So obviously he didn't know who the hell I was. So let's go with the second famous person in Wisconsin, because I think Garrett takes it right now, It's because of your stupid, 4 10-dart outs in a row thing, So, but that's all right. I'm cool with it.
Well, here we are with Steve Hilger, a.k.a. Porky. We'll finally introduce the man.
Yes.
Well, this is, from my understanding, you've been here at Wisconsin State for quite some time now. How long have you been coming?
So my first year was 1997, and when I moved in Illinois, I took a couple years off, from coming to Wisconsin State. So I probably missed about four years up here, but yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorites. Good competition, of course, and it's my favorite. So.
Well, we keep hearing from a lot of Wisconsinites that even national level tournaments, they'll take this win over some national level tournaments just because of the prestige around it. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, the prestige-wise, yes. Money-wise, no. I'd rather win in Vegas, but the prestige, just to say you're Wisconsin State champion, that definitely means a lot to a lot of people.
And we're seeing a lot of, longtime players. I mean, I talked to a gentleman yesterday who's been at every state tournament.
Yes.
So far. I mean, that's quality right there. That just speaks volumes here.
Oh yeah, it does. And it's good to see some of the old school players, like when I was a young player starting out in the 90s, they're coming back. Pat Cleveland, he did really well yesterday, and it was amazing. Bob's been around, Steve Dyker's been around, and it was kind of good to get one for the old guys, in Division I for the singles, so it was good.
Yeah, Bob Anderson winning that event, Pat Cleveland coming in second. I mean, two faces that maybe you wouldn't put in your finals, but they definitely earned it.
They did, and it just they have the experience, and they're not going to give up, So I'm always going to take experience over raw talent.
Now, I want to speak about the town. La Crosse here is pretty incredible. It's a nice town, a nice venue, and you can go have fun on the town right after you play darts, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, fun fact, I think years ago it used to have the most bars per square block in the whole world. So I don't know if it's true today, but I'd have to look it up or something. But I think that's true.
And they also have your favorite, good food.
Oh, North Country Steak Buffet. Only been there once, but at least it was on double stamp night, so it's good. I got 2 stamps, but we got to hit that again.
We'll hit it once or twice, for sure.
One more time. And, the actual buffet I'll probably hit 10 or 11 times. So.
Treat this like a Waffle House experience?
Oh, no, not really a Waffle House experience. No. A Waffle House isn't all you can eat, and that's just too much waffle, man. I want the steaks. I want the meat. So.
Well, good luck the rest of the way. You still have your doubles event tonight and then team event.
Team event, yes.
Looking for, a good run there, huh?
Yeah, hopefully we can, three-peat or something like that. It depends if Filthy is able to move his legs after the drive up here, but we'll see once he gets here.
Apparently 6'8" Filthy is going to be in a 2-person car to get up here with 3 people?
Yep, a Honda Civic probably or something like that, but hey, at least it's good gas mileage.
There we go. Steve, appreciate you joining us for a little conversation here. Good luck.
Cool. Thank you. What's up, guys? We're sitting here with Phil Glomsky. Glomsky. So, well, you know, so yeah, he's a little taller than me, so I think this will be a little more comfortable. And obviously, you sucked at basketball. So, what got you in the darts?
Well, pretty much just like you said, started getting older, the body was breaking down, and it was just not easy to do anymore. So some buddies of mine that played softball, they all did darts in the winter, and they just...
Miniature golf at all, or?
Nothing's miniature with me. So I just decided that it would make sense to try to give darts a shot, since, they did it. It's like, the line's not that far from the board. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
And then I found out it's a lot more difficult than it looks.
Oh, so today you got the 4-person team event going on?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so now being the tallest person on the team, but like the weakest link, like you would have been off the show already, if it was that show. How do you feel about that, like having these 3 people carry you?
I'm really fortunate that we took first last year, because if it wasn't for that, I know that I was on the chopping block and I really would have had to beg for my spot. So I'm really glad that you guys carried me far enough that I was able to stick around, and hopefully, it gives me one more chance.
So if they dump you after when, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, at 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4-person team. Oh my God, we went to this place to eat last night. It was, yeah, they got some great food. Oh.
What are we doing? We're cutting?
Now you'll be.
1 hour later.
All right, man. All right, have a good one. All right, bye. Sorry, had to take that.
Oh, all right, you good now?
Yeah. He just wanted to know what I ate last night. All right, so anything you want to add? Looking forward to tonight, and are you nervous at all?
No, because when I don't have to do a lot, it's really easy. And so.
Yeah, I got to get to the hot tub, man. Hot tub time is calling me. We're kind of pressed for time, but yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Glomowski, Mickey Mousky. All right, have a good day, guys.
All right, I figured I'd run through the mix here of Porkyisms. Let's do that, and then we had some drone footage in the mix. I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing on the drone footage, as well as, we walked around with Porky in the hall this year to get some faces around the Wisconsin area, as well as maybe not in the Wisconsin area. Maybe we picked up somebody from Illinois as well. So we'll be doing some editing on those and getting them into production here as soon as we can. It does look like they're going to go ahead and wait till 11 o'clock, but they have got the go-ahead and play out their matches. So maybe they're just taking a break to go ahead and get a beverage or two and get underway. So we're just going to be waiting until about 11 o'clock until these guys get underway, and then we'll get going with our next round of coverage. Round number 3 coming up here next. We do apologize for the delay, but it looked like that match just ended really quick. So it may be that way. And maybe most of the morning we probably, I'll be honest, maybe we just let it run. Because there's a lot of stuff going on, and if you want to join us for our coverage, go ahead. And if not, so be it. But we'll keep the action going for you here at the Wisconsin State Dart Tournament in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Don't go anywhere. We'll go back. We'll be right back. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Definitely a Saturday morning here. We'll be right back. Well, we figured we'd just go ahead and have some fun with the camera and kind of zoom in on some stuff. Started talking. Looks like my mic was off. Whoopsies. Looks like we'll get underway here in just a moment. They're holding true to the 11 o'clock start. It looks like it's 10:53, so we should get a few folks over and get underway here in just a moment's time. I did let them know, hey, they're not holding you to a start time. If you want to guys get going, whatever you guys want to do. It does look like part of the group is underway as Melvin is back there on the board behind. So we'll go ahead and let Red River know that they can go ahead and play anytime, but I think they're waiting on they're waiting on a team, it looks like. So apologies for the delay. We'll get underway in a moment.
We fall
I was going to start out on board 150, but if board 151 is going to go ahead and get underway, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. Let's go ahead and get this going. I'm surprised they waited till 11, honestly. I figured they'd go ahead and run it out, but hey, that's okay. No harm, no foul. This is going to be Chubb Norris. I like that. Chubb Norris. That is the team of Amy Grazzasso. I butchered that one. Sorry, Amy. Andy Rako, Kim Kroll, and Matt Titus is going to be your team here for Chubb Norris of Bullseye Incorporated. And then Maury's Misfits is who they're taking on. And that's Amanda, Ben, Brent, Dale, and Mason. So, yeah. We will keep an eye on board 150 as well as they look to get underway. Should go fairly quickly with this being 301, as we saw in that previous round. Yeah, you'll hear me. So I'm coming in pretty clean. The background noise will do it probably. So, and well, every once in a while, like, sorry everybody, I'm talking to Sue Byrne here. He's asking me about the volume, so that you guys all know that every once in a while our volume will be a little bit lower, and like I'll have a side commentary, and they won't be they're maybe not used to speaking into a mic, so they'll kind of be quiet. Like yesterday, we had Steve Hilger and Byron Johnson, two of the loudest guys around. You put them on a mic, it's just whispers. Oh, we're going to do this. Guys, talk. Talk into the mic like you know what you're doing here. So, yeah, that'll happen. All right, let me go ahead and put these names in because I want somebody to go ahead and take a picture and send it out there for Chubb Norris. What a team name. I think the funnest one was when we did the Las Vegas Open stream. We had Chip Dick taking on Action Jackson. And yes, those are two real names, folks. Change those divisions around. Division 15, add that 5 in there. That'll help. It's not confusing for everybody. HSA, and what's the distance played at? 8 feet over the ground to front of the dartboard? Yeah, exactly. So it's to the face of the bullseye to the ground. It's a little bit extended compared to your steel tip format or steel tip line, and that's the difference here. Of course, the segments are a little bit bigger, but soft tip's about what you miss. Steel tip's about what you hit. For the win. VAT 20. Can't get her done. This is a single out format. Freeze rule in effect. Matt not able to go out there, so he wouldn't have been able to with the freeze rule. Oof. They're in great position, though. 15 and 32. And he is able to convert with the bull on the last dart, bring him down to 84, but I have a feeling this will go for Ben. Get this first leg on the board for Maurice. And said and done. 1-0. Maurice here. That leg took no time at all. Him with a little bit of a rough start here. And I did say earlier it was 4-person, so they do the 2. That was just the last game, and I guess it didn't click in my mind. So it'll be doubles until that 5th game, and then the 5th game is going to be a 4-person. Everyone plays on that one. I don't know why that didn't just click into my brain when I said it the first time, but hey, that's okay. This being our 4th day of coverage, it's going to happen. Especially with the fact that Nicky Poo isn't here to help me this year. He was able to join me on site last year, but today he's going to have the Partners Promoting Darts All-Star Triple Stream that he'll be covering on PPD. See some little bit of struggles happen here, but this is what brings a team to a certain division. Is the equivalent of a mixture of players. So you can see some 21s in there. Fortunate 8 here so far, but all that equals out to a average that puts you in a inside each division. This is the highest division here in our lower PPD levels this morning. This is Division 15, and it goes all the way to 24 here in the hall. That started at 9 a.m. I mentioned it earlier. I'll mention it again. This is bracket, or I did that too. This is group number 8. 8 total Division 15 groups. And most have 5 in it, so it's a good number of people. So right now, Dale and Brent of Maury's looking promising to grab the leg, with Amy and Kim without a checkout opportunity. There we go. Maury's does get it done. 2-1 score line. 2-1. 2-0 score line. You can tell. Running on fumes here. Mason starts it off. Decent little round to open him up. Wow. Dale pulling out the hat trick there. That's definitely going to help Maury's. They try to lock in a 3-0 here. Wow. Great opener from Dale. Right, Amy. Yeah, Matt help out his partner here. Oh, that almost looked like 1 or 2 holes out from being a bull. That would have been useful if he would have gathered in that last one. Nathan asking, is this a best of 3 or a race of 3? This is actually a round robin. I just forgot to do it. I'm glad that you mentioned it, so let me go ahead and do that. Round robin, 5 legs. My apologies on that one. I forget to change things over from the it's been best of 3 throughout. And then, yeah, you get thrown for a loop there. So thank you for letting us know there, Nathan, and appreciate you, Jennifer, as well. And it looks like we got some person trying to have some fun in the chat, so we'll block that spammer. Don't be clicking on any links besides the ones we provide. And speaking of links, we'll go ahead and provide you the link to our brackets for today's action. So if you have not gone on over and viewed those, definitely do so. We do have I'll tell you, the team event tonight, make sure you got room in your schedule because there's going to be some actual just disgusting matches tonight that happens. We have all five of the teams that are going to be in the bracket or the group that we see could win this event. And that's not an exaggeration. You're going to see Milwaukee Monsters. You're going to see the Black Saddle Crew. That's your first and second teams, I believe, from years past. They're going to definitely be ones to look out for. You've also got three other tough teams that, I mean, this is going to be anyone's game here tonight. Let me just double check on those team names so I can actually give them to you because, yeah, Blue Water Amusement, that's the team of Derek Crouse, Jamie Kopp, Kevin Starks, Mitchell Day, Sam Saloon, Derek Schneider, Jose Campion, Leon Hopkins, Matt Jenkins, the Hill Borst, which is Bob Eckstein, Brandon Borst, Dave Cipher, and Mike Borst. Then the Milwaukee Monsters was Garrett Rakowski, Jeffrey Johnson, Phil Glomsky, and Steve Hilger. The Salty Dog Slayers, which is going to be Byron Johnson, Demetrius Canapage, Jesse Johnson, Robbie Whizkid, and then the Black Saddle team. So there's actually 6 teams. And the Black Saddle one is Bob Anderson, John Pilgrim, Matt Graff, and Steve Diker. So I would set a reminder for 5 p.m. tonight in your phone so you do not miss the action here because those are going to be some heavy-hitting battles. That starts at 4 p.m., but we're going to be going live at 5, so we'll miss that first round of action, let that play out, and then get underway. And with how quickly the bracket may go, I could definitely see us moving up the time frame and maybe going at 4:30. Just because we don't want to miss any of the rounds. And if they're going to do the same thing they did this morning and just kind of let them go, I believe those level 1 players will try to get done quick. They want to be done to get a nice bite to eat tonight. Maybe go enjoy the town. And there we go. Morris gets it done. Another one on the board. 3-0 here. Getting some roars in the crowd. There's a lot of big roars there. What up? Who are you? Hey, are you, hey, Will Stewart, nice to meet you. Former Wisconsin State doubles champion until last night, right? Yes. Oh, my gosh. Steve Hilger joining me for a moment in the commentary. Oh, you going to put it on? Okay. I wasn't trying to force you to do it. My bad. But AKA I was.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't force me to do anything.
I didn't force you anything last night, but you about ate my lo mein noodles super quick.
You ate them, though, didn't you?
Dang right.
They're good.
Dang right.
I think we should do that Chinese food for lunch today again.
Honestly, I would not mind that.
Oh, yeah.
There's some delicious restaurants here in La Crosse, and I've said it numerous times before. I'll say it again. Lacrosse has kind of got a special place in my heart now.
It does.
It's nice.
And-
I love it.
No, you've always had a special place in my stomach, too.
Oh, my. And, yes, it is freeze on 01. Tristan, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Yeah, freeze rule in effect for all our 01 games here, pretty much, other than singles.
Nice.
Yep. So let's talk about last night. Big moment for the Whiz Kid and Jesse Johnson.
It was. I know it was
First title.
confirmed. Yeah, first title for both of them.
Well, it was kind of funny. You said $100, and I guarantee he's going to burst into tears here. And
Exactly.
he did, so I had to take out my water bottle and I splashed it on my face.
That was hilarious. Everybody was laughing. I actually won 200.
Did you?
Yeah, because I bet the $100 that Robbie was going to cry, and I bet $100 that Jesse wasn't really going to care and just want to get back to the room and go to sleep. So
That was Jesse was like, yeah, that's my first one too. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no big deal.
but what an out too. What a way to end it.
Yeah,
That
what a
was-
way
that
to
was
end
pretty
it.
Good.
That was great. And to hit the 9-darter, too, in a Fat Bowl 501 matchup
Yes.
is one way to do it.
Pretty good.
One way to do it,
Absolutely.
Yep. We did see a 9-darter last night, folks.
This is where we're going to see some interesting team names. So Chubb Norris, Maury's Misfits, huh?
Yep. I like that Chubb Norris name.
I do too.
That's your nickname now.
Mine?
Yeah.
No,
Not
no,
Porky,
no.
it's Chubb Norris.
Oh, no. No. Actually, one of the guys I used to shoot with looks like Chuck Norris, and he's here. He's
Yeah.
the one I get the apple pie from.
Oh, love it. Love it. And if you haven't tried some Wisconsin apple pie, you definitely want to.
Not the apple pie you eat.
No, not apple pie you eat. This is a delicious drink. Royals does cherry pie, which is delicious too, if you haven't tried that.
Two trip 16s.
One way to do it.
He's trying to get down the one. 146, he goes bull and goes for the trip 15.
Why not? Why not? Pull him all the way down. Trying to help out Ben here. I was saying earlier, you got a vast variety of different skill levels to get you into this division. There may be one dominant player on the team that you know is going to go up there and pull off most of the legs that he plays in, and there's going to be a few that you know chances are they're not going to grab a whole lot of legs for you, or they're not going to be there most of the time, but they do have their turns where you're like, oh yeah, okay, now we're rolling.
Yeah, and the best thing about it is they enjoy playing darts.
100%. That's the main thing I notice is these guys almost have more fun playing darts than your upper level players.
Yeah, because it's not fun for us going full bullseye all the time. We want split bullseye. That'd make it a little more fun.
I'm glad you got that one. David asking any drone footage. Oh, don't you worry, buddy. I got plenty of it. I actually flew the river behind us, too. The Mississippi River is right next to us, so that's the Minnesota's across on the other side, and this is lacrosse. This is Wisconsin, if I'm not sure.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay,
Yep.
I
This
didn't
is
know the
Wisconsin.
exact line.
Did somebody buy you a map?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Look on the old phone every once in a while.
I know.
Speaking of names, though, on the Wisconsin side, y'all got some difficult ones here.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and rattle off a few.
Oconomowoc, where my team partner, Filthy, is from. Let's see. I live in Brookfield. That's easy. Wauwatosa. Some people say Wauwatosa or things like that. Cudahy. Some people pronounce it Kudahi.
So,
a lot of crazy ones.
How did that come about? Was there Native American presence up
Yes.
here? I'm
yeah,
guessing.
A lot of
A lot.
Native
I figured.
Americans.
I
yeah,
figured.
and then you got Menominee Falls. so many different names. Shaniqua, Waukesha. Some people say Waukesha. So, oh yeah.
Yeah, those names that you throw in the chat for us are kind of woo. They give us from a loop. And
So I got to let you in on a secret. I always Google most difficult city names to pronounce.
oh, I know,
And then
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I know you're not tuning in from here, but
I'm like, man, look at this one. But then they just throw in the crazy names, like weird names. I don't know why Little Rock would come up or anything like that, but just consider it weird city names.
Wayne asking me if I have a nickname. Yeah, I do. It's called Will Stewart.
I thought it was a kids' meal.
Well, yeah, I guess that was the quote-unquote nickname, but I can guarantee you it ain't kids' meal no more.
No, I seen you taking more than 2 bites out of a sandwich.
Oh, trust me. There was a time where I couldn't eat because I was so worked up and stressed and whatnot.
Yeah.
I put myself in a predicament trying to put on the best show possible. And
Yeah.
I learned that there's certain things that are going to be out of your control when you do this job. And
big
you
time.
can't bank on everything going perfect, so you just got to accept it and move on and do what you can.
Exactly.
Since I've done that, I'm full fatty now.
Yeah.
Full fatty.
A lot less stressful.
Well, good start there from Maury's. They're trying to hammer in a 5-0 here.
They are. They're doing pretty good.
Have you been to Oshkosh?
Yes.
Have you been to the air show?
One time. Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest air show in the
It
world?
is. Yeah,
Or-
it's like one of the biggest air shows where a lot of different planes come in.
Yeah.
It's they don't really. I'm more of a military jet, so I'd rather go see like the Blue Angels,
Yeah.
the Thunderbirds, things like that. But I think I'm going to try to get the kids up there. They're into the big jets because we saw the Blue Angels when we went to Alaska. And when you go to these little air shows, they just have like Cessnas and
Yeah.
just a lot of static displays where they're just on the runway. You can look at them and things like that. They're not really flying around as
Yeah.
much unless they're the small planes.
So being from the air capital world, Wichita, planes and stuff is big. We have big, museums and stuff, and we also have
Yep.
Doc, which is a B-29,
Okay,
I believe,
yeah.
bomber. It's one of the only 2 in the world and it flies and
Oh, and
all
it
that around.
flies.
Yeah, it flies
Wow.
and goes into air shows, and Blue Angels will be in town this summer. So looking forward to going and doing that one.
You should give me dates on that. Maybe I'll bring the family.
Come on down.
Yeah.
We'll board you up, whatnot. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, see, I love the Blue Angels because that's the jet that I worked on when I was in the Marines. So I did all the bombs
really?
and missiles and explosives, all the weapons control systems and all that. So,
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Didn't know that about you. Here, I thought you were just a cook.
Yeah, no, I was just a eater. That was it. Cooks were my favorite friends in the Marines,
I thought you just peeled potatoes.
right? So when I was in the Marines, that's where I got the nickname Porky.
Really?
Because I always ate so much, and they brought in a tray of what we call midnight rations or mid-rats, and we were sitting over there for the Bosnia thing, and sitting there bored, and they brought in a tray of steaks, baked potatoes, and salads, and the gunny was like, "Hey, Hilger, I know you like to eat. Let's see how much you can eat." And I threw down about 13 8-ounce steaks, a couple of baked potatoes, and a couple of salads, and was ready to go. He's like, "Man, you eat like a pig. We're calling you Porky." And
13
it just stuck. And then when my gunner found out about it, I got sent to sick call to get checked out for tapeworm because he was pretty concerned. So, yeah, in the 8 years I was in the Marines, I got sent to sick call to get checked out for tapeworm a couple of times. And they're like, "Nope, he's just a grown boy. That's it." But
Oh, my.
It's great. Ever since I was a kid, I was like that, though, eating a lot. And,
Oh,
he's going to take it.
he wanted it too.
Oh, you could tell he wanted that one bad.
Ben with a big shot there.
No doubt. He should have went 10.
Oh, my.
Yeah, growing up, they're like, "Oh, wait till you get your 20s. It's going to catch up with you." And I was 20 years in my 20s, and I was still fit. And, "Oh, wait till you get your 30s. Wait till you get your 40s. Wait till you get your 50s." I'm
Right.
chubby, but, you know,
My parent,
it'll catch up to me one of these days.
my parents always told me that, and yeah, it's starting to show a little bit. But
Is it? Yeah.
I've gained about 40 pounds since doing this job. There's no
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
about that.
That's all right. It's a healthy 40 pounds.
Dang right. Dang right. Matt, unfortunately, not going to be able to take this one out. So just bring it on down as far as you can go. But Ben will get a look, and he's been the force here in this one so far. I think he'll do it once again. We got a holy steak, Porky.
Steak buffet sounds good today. I haven't eaten there. Well, we ate there Tuesday,
Yep.
right?
And then you ate there for lunch.
Yeah, I haven't eaten there since yesterday at lunch, but, you know, I'm ready for it. Oh, we took it down the.
I did forget.
Yeah, there's
the
four.
last leg is everybody.
Yep.
So that throws you off there, and even though it said Ben, it will switch on over to Brent when he
Yep.
comes up. So yeah, definitely not the ideal let but he brought it all the way down to one as low as you can go.
Well, you know, I was wondering. I was like, you brought it down to one, but he had 13 left and hit the 444.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now I see it. Now
Yeah.
I see it. Go trip 20, double 10. All right. Oh, that one bull is going to do some good damage. Keep that freeze in there.
Stay on the 19s.
Oh,
Wanted that 57 there is what he wanted.
yes, he did.
Well, what do you say, Ben? Single one to win the round.
There it is.
Gets it done.
5-0.
What a score there for them. As I do believe we've still got one more going on here. Jump on over to this matchup. This is Red River taking on Salty Dogs, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the last leg decider
that
as
is.
well. Or I guess game 5, I should say. We don't unfortunately know the score line right off the bat.
I like dude's hair.
Oh, yeah. He's got the look there, doesn't he?
Yes. It's like that old Kurt Hennig type haircut, you know?
Exactly.
Or hair perm, whatever you want to call it. Just over the river in Minnesota, the Hennings are from.
I think he looks like he's Kevin Von Erich is what he looks like.
Oh, Kevin. No, Kevin had the short hair. Carrie had the long
Carrie.
hair.
That's
Yep.
right, Carrie.
Texas Tornado.
I got to watch Iron Claw, by the way, but I'm too afraid I'm just going to bawl my eyes out.
Yeah, yeah. Sad story. It's the sad story about that family.
Right.
Well, everybody's down to an out.
Everybody is down to an out. Just who's going to get the – oh, that's an old Porky look right there.
Oh, no, that's not a Kangol. That's just a Bucks hat.
It doesn't matter. That is an old Porky look right there. Look at the fluff on
no,
that.
That is good, though. I like it. I like it, but it's not a Kangol.
Oh, goodness.
I think I might have to bust that out one of these days.
You're going to have to bust it out tomorrow. What are you talking about? Bring back the tie, too.
Oh, I could do that.
Ooh, you wanted that one.
That would have been a good out.
For those that don't know, Steve Hilger used to play in a
Shirt and tie,
shirt and tie,
cufflinks, everything.
just like Rod Harrington back in the day.
Yeah, oh yeah. Long, long time ago.
She looks fairly young.
Yeah,
But you have to be how old to play in WAMO?
21.
I was going to say, you have to be
Yep.
21, so
Correct.
just mistakenly young looking. Maybe she is 21, 22. You
Could
never
be,
know.
yeah.
Probably
Trip 20 for the win.
go for it.
Come on.
Go for it. She's going to jump with excitement if she nails this.
Oh, that would have been cool, though.
That would have been cool.
Damn, toothpick and everything, huh?
He's got it rolling, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Straight out the holler.
Not a bad shot. Look at that group, you know. Very good group.
Still able to go.
Needs 40 points to free, or 41 points to freeze, right? Ooh. Oh, there's no freeze now.
No freeze in effect. It'll go to 57.
Brooke can do it. 3 singles.
To put it away.
Oh,
she
or
does it
one
one.
triple. Nice.
That'll work.
That's awesome.
And she does a
See?
little strut there, too? Come on.
I like it.
That
like
was
it.
good. That was good. All right, more action coming your way. Round number 4 is going to be next here in this Division 15 8 group. Hang tight, and we'll get underway in just a moment. William Stewart, Steve Hilger, a.k.a. Porky, joined me for a little bit there. Appreciate it,
See
buddy.
y'all soon. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to get squared away for the buffet here soon, and we'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Jumping back in the mix here is Red River taking on Melvina here in our next matchup of our round robin stages. Round number 4 here. He's using the bar darts. Those are real bar darts, too. Those aren't your bar darts. Go give him a set of yours. I absolutely love it. Steve says, I'm going to go give him a set of my darts. I love it. AKA L-style bar lip darts. If you haven't used those, they're not bad. They're just a cheaper set of generic barrels, but they fly well. They fly well. I was using them yesterday and giving them a chuck on the old practice boards over there. Good start there for Trevor. And just a reminder, as I mentioned earlier, this is division number 15 here. It's your lower PPD levels this morning. We've got 15 through division 24 in the mix. There you go. Capitalize that last dart bowl. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. 4,122 players in this one today. Just shows you how massive darts is in Wisconsin. Trevor gets the job done. Bull, single six, Bull. As they gather the first leg on the board. 1-0 to Red River. Aaron getting started here in her round. A bit of a forgettable round, but what's Trevor doing here? Is Trevor taking a picture of our little USA Darts shirt or banner? I believe so. And Austin, a little bit ahead in the view there. That's okay. At least he's no Phil Glomsky. If Phil had that same step up, he would take up the whole bowl. Speaking of Phil Glomsky, he's back there right now. You can see him in the Booyah Darts booth. Right behind Miss Aaron. Austin laughs that one off, knowing coulda, shoulda, woulda been a better round, but leaves himself at 101. I'm liking the M hat that Mark has on right now, kind of matching with the Melvina shirt. Wonder if that's a custom or if that means something else, sports team or whatnot. Great time to hit a bull here, Kayla. Oh. So Aaron has the opportunity to bring this down to a freeze option. Oh! Needed a little bit more there to prevent Austin from taking an opportunity to check this out. So here we go. 101 check. Oh. Still smiling. That's what I love about this. Well, Kayla needed to do a little bit more there than that. Combined score of 254 for Austin and Kayla. Now Aaron and Mark have the big advantage here. Trying to put one on the board for Melvina. And all Austin can do is bring it down to one. that's difficult for Mark. He thought that was going to be the one to get it done. Teddy's going to have to go over to the 9 and hit it, and he does. 1-1 scoreline here, Melvina and Red River. If you've been taking a look on CompuSport, you can tell that there is no count on there. So it's not going to give you the winning and losing numbers, and there's a reason for that. They don't want any conspiring and whatnot happening. So they hide those until the end of the round robin in order to see who's going to extend into the next round. Uh-oh. What do you got for me? Jeez. All right. It's where right here? This is, I hate your Mac, dude. By the way, if you didn't know, Macs are just terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'll just let you do that one, yep. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. I like that. People here in WAMO are just so kind. Tell you what, they just popped in and were like, "You want something to eat?" I guess. I mean, what you got? They're ordering some goodies for lunch, so. We haven't done it, and we need to do it. A big shout out to the WAMO board here and all the people associated with making this event happen. Without them, it definitely would not run like it should, and they've done a phenomenal job. As they do most years, and making sure this runs smoothly and efficiently. And they made a couple changes from last year's event here to better accommodate us, which was amazing. We were in the hall, kind of open to everybody, which was a little bit more difficult because it caused us to kind of have a madhouse behind us at most times, and kind of interruptions and whatnot. And this year we've got our own blocked off area, and we're kind of in the area where most of the musicians and whatnot will get ready for the performances here. So it really allows us to try to put on a better show for you all. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sweet, sweet. Do you know what time she's done today, or no? No, I haven't. Okay. Okay, we're queuing in an interview with Mary, one of the charity event runners here, I guess. She's the main head for that, isn't that right, Porky? Yeah, so it's been nice. We went around the hall yesterday, and as I was saying, we got 4 or 5 different interviews with different skill level based players, and just one gentleman was from Illinois, because that is the unique thing here is, yes, this is a state dart tournament, but there is a couple players from Illinois and Minnesota and Iowa that are kind of in the mix because of a vendor has boards in both places, so they can qualify via that regard. So, yeah, I'm happy to get those out soon, and maybe we'll do that during the break here, and because we definitely will have a little bit of a break before we get back underway, so I'll try to edit those out and get them for you all to view. She took the shot. She about hit it, too. 999 right on the wire of going in and collecting the leg. Yeah, just hits the bull to bring it down to 3 and pushes the button.
Hello.
Oh, who's that? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Porky joining us once again here.
You know, I got to say, I miss getting excited like that over darts, you know?
Yeah.
It's, you know, obviously a lot of the top-level players do get excited and stuff when they win. But I miss that type of excitement.
Yeah. Well, I think the fun thing for me was in NDA watching Kenny Doyle, because Kenny Doyle, he's expressionless. He doesn't do anything at all.
Yep.
And that dude gave us 3 fist pumps in a row. I said, who's that?
Yeah, right.
What is going on?
Showed a little bit of excitement.
Right, just a touch.
But, man, what a legend. Like, still doing it after all these years.
Yep. He's been playing for, what, 40 years, 30-plus
Probably.
years?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's Santa Claus, so maybe 200 years.
Man, I can't wait to – I mean, some of his pictures have been posted from back in the day. You know, I got old bull shooter magazines from early 90s and things like that with – I mean, he had dark hair, dark beard, dark everything, you know.
He had the
little stash and oh, yeah.
Classic 80s to 90s attire there.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Looked like he was ready to go to the racetrack and watch him some NASCAR.
Absolutely.
It was kind of a cool too. He was really feeling it that night too. I think I don't know if he had a beverage or what, but he was talkative, Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
I was digging it. I was digging it. Brooke stepping in with the 219 here. That's a great marker dart. Can she utilize it? Not a bad grouping for where she's at as a player.
Not at all.
She's still dancing and smiling and having her laugh. And by the way, this is your 12 o'clock matchup. So that just shows you that they started a little bit early.
Which is good.
So trying to make sure that they get out of here a little bit earlier today. Because,
go ahead.
Because afterwards, well, I guess never mind because of their automatic scoring side of things. Yep. So actually we should get almost immediate numbers, which is good. I was thinking, they're going to have to go through the numbers and sheets and make sure and put it all in the data. Well, no, they don't have to do that.
Yep. Not anymore.
The progression of tournaments is amazing. Yeah. I mean, to think we used to do this all pen, paper, boards, and whatnot.
Write down we still write down the averages at NDA, but you know, that's just because there's so many different boards and they all can't have the same system.
You can't, unfortunately, get a radical and get that arachnid to pull the same information and whatnot.
Correct. Completely understandable.
Yep. Kevin saying if you lose the joy of playing, you should probably take a break. And I don't think it's not that. It's the fact that you get so used to always playing and you get those wins. And those little wins don't mean as much as big wins. And, going to Vegas, you're going to feel great about that. But if you're a player that gives a lot of emotion, like Robbie Wizkid, we saw last night, he was roaring and giving it a go. There's that passionate side of him where some people don't really run on those kind of emotions.
Like myself, I mean, I always enjoy it. I just don't have the emotion that that some of the people show.
Exactly.
And there's a big difference between that. So not having emotion doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying it.
For you, I think you're more of enjoyment is not only the game side, but it's being here to enjoy the people.
Yes,
that's it.
That's the main thing, and just seeing like the new generation get into it, and remembering how I was when I was first starting.
And you're a big advocate too. I mean, I've seen it numerous times this weekend where you come early.
Yep.
You help with the booth, but good shot for Aaron.
That was.
But you take your time to go to the other halls and check out the other levels.
Yep, exactly. Because you could see people like staring and they'll point, and I'll go up and say hi to them. You know, like, hey, how you doing? And you're Steve Hilger. We watch you on the stream all the time and all this stuff. And I think I'm up to like 21 for 21 that nobody saw my OnlyFans stream, so that's good. Honestly, I don't have one.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
So before I knew what OnlyFans was, I was talking to Allie, and I wanted to do something like maybe like instructional dart videos and stuff. And I told her, I was like, I was thinking of starting like an OnlyFans thing for like darts. She was like, what? She got all mad and told me what it was about. I was like, no, people don't use it for that. And she was like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, that's what I was like. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That was like OnlyFans. Ooh.
That'll work.
Get that.
It's only stands that you can be on.
Right? Yeah. So I thought it was, they would have anything from darts to crocheting or something or woodworking. But no.
I will say you're better than me because if anybody starts pointing at me or one, I just kind of hide my face and walk away.
But you're famous, man.
Don't shush. Stop.
Oh, my God, you're so famous.
No, I'm not. Stop. You already know how I feel about this. Stop.
Hey. You know you're famous when you carry a Sharpie in your back pocket all the time, and that's you.
No, it just happened. Somebody asked me for a Sharpie, and I put it in my pocket afterwards.
Okay. Well, why are there three different colors?
I hate you so much.
You got the gold, the silver, the black.
I hate you so much.
She's the first one to an out.
It's a finish, 170.
Absolutely. That's a very fast throw. Not as fast, just the motion once he gets the dart.
Mark splits the uprights and gathers in the bull with the last.
Oh, I think she got gypped on that one.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Registered an 8 and looked like it hit above the bullseye.
By the way, Nick definitely pointed out yesterday, he's like, I don't know if I like that word. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Gypped?
Yeah, that's a Midwest term. I was like, brother, that is like uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Maybe just a little internet hiccup there.
Right. Big ton. Look at that. We almost got gypped out of the video on that round.
Okay, Lily's my favorite checkout, a good 108.
Why is that your favorite?
So many ways to take out a 108.
Yeah,
trip
there
20, trip 18, 17, 19, either one you can get away with.
I'm going to consult Jacob Southard on that.
You can. You can. He's going to go, what about the 16s? That guy.
He's great. Very knowledgeable, though.
Yeah, he is. He is. He cares about the game and
Yep,
growing it. And those people are going to get us places in the long run. Yeah.
absolutely.
Certain things that may do can come off as like,
Yep.
yeah, that's just annoying or whatever. But at the same time, it's making people aware of certain
Yeah.
things. And that's the deal is she can go out here. We'll go ahead
First
and
start.
shush. Oh, I thought that would go.
15-16, you got it, girl.
Yeah, difficult. But I think his biggest thing that he makes aware of, if you have to think about your outs early. And,
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
the biggest thing that I said. I asked Michael Van Gerwen and Gerwen Price, I said, when you start thinking about a checkout,
Yep.
501,
Yeah.
that's literally it. They start
Exactly.
thinking at 501 what they're going to do.
Yep. And one thing, I mean, Jacob even taught me, it's like your main goal, at least by the second round, you got to get down to 350, and then in multiples of 3 or in increments of 3 below 350 in order to have an out
Yep.
your next round.
Yep.
And it makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Definitely.
Well, the 300 to 309 can be massive if you do that
Oh, yeah.
correctly too. Or, you know,
Yep.
so gets it
Look
done.
at that double out.
And Melvina needed that for the win in this round robin. They do it 3-2 here.
That was a good match.
That was a good back and forth battle between these two teams. I loved every bit of it. Unfortunately, we don't have one on 151. Let
Nope.
me go ahead and check. I think that Maury's has been the one that's kind of deciding to, start at 12 and whatnot, which is okay. They're perfectly within rights to do that, and we're not dogging anybody for doing it. So let me check out the team events here, and I think they're just getting just in the progression of their match. So
Okay.
it'll be a minute before we have another one up here for round number 5 as we conclude our team event coverage this morning. Don't go anywhere, folks. William Stewart, Steve Hilger joining me for a little bit here. We'll be right back with more entertaining action in just a moment. Thanks for joining us.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
This game
Breaking soft tip news, WinMao has announced a string of American player signings, including PDC superstar Jules Van Dongen. You've known about Leonard Gates, of course. However, we also saw Mike Maloney, Rick Hensey, and Garrett Rakowski, who are prominent soft tip players. Not to say they've never won anything on the steel tip side, but they are renowned for their soft tip accomplishments and dominance in the US. And for you folks overseas unfamiliar with these guys, just go on over to our YouTube page at USA Darts, type in their names in the search bar. We have dozens of great matches featuring all 5 of the new WinMao sponsored players. You will not be disappointed. It is astonishing to see 3 sponsorships that are soft tip leaning by a major darts brand with over 50 years of experience in the industry, not to mention the Blade 6 being the board sponsor for the PDC. So if that doesn't answer the question, why do people play soft tip? I don't know what else can. We totally understand how the UK folks might not get it and just don't realize how popular soft tip is globally, but trust us, we at USA Darts Production literally make half of our living streaming soft tip events and the other half streaming steel tip. You don't have to like or respect the soft tip side, but at least be aware. Soft tip is obviously beloved by enough people who truly enjoy participating. And now players are getting signed by WinMao. I can't wait to see what's next.
Just keep on moving to the beat, paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you, to the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you.
All right, letting everybody know we haven't missed anything. I'll kind of show you where we're at here. It's just a warm up here as we're looking to get. I think we're going to start at 1, which whatever, I guess whatever they want to do, they're perfectly inclined to do so, right? As that's their last stage of the round robin. Did head out there and play a few games of Porky. He kicked my butt. Good and hard, let's be honest. Did take a nice 119, though. But we'll get underway here, hopefully a little bit before 1. That's the last stage when that's set to start. We'll see if that when they actually get underway, though. So I've been just kind of giving you the hall view and whatnot for the time being. But I figured why not just continue to play the ads and whatnot. So we'll just keep it right here and then let you kind of view the warm-ups, and we'll get underway here in just a moment. As Maury looks to be up on our board once again. Maybe they're taking on Red River's behind them, but I believe they've already played. So we'll see who's coming our way here next. William Stewart, USA Darts. Thanks for joining us, folks. Well, getting started a little bit before 1 o'clock. Love that, as these guys will get underway with their next matchup here. Maury's Misfits taking on Dartaholics in this round-robin matchup. William Stewart here of USA Darts. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. Great day here at the 2024 WAMO Dart Tournament. This is a Division 15 matchup like we've been seeing throughout our broadcast this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and say I think Maury's is, I mean, I haven't seen Dartaholics, and unfortunately we haven't seen, I believe we've seen everybody else. Yeah, I believe we've seen it. Don't Be Salty. We saw a little bit of them. Maury's looks to be that the good team here that maybe will top the table, and that's just a guesstimation. We won't actually know that information until, the end of this match and when the rest of the round robin concludes, as that information will be given out on CompuSport. They hide those winners until the bracket is concluded, just so in case there's any misconceptions and whatnot, and people trying to skew a bracket, you know. Johnny, a little work to do here. Of course, you can see the Dartaholics, maybe from the Milwaukee area, or maybe just big Brewers fans, but they're kind of rolling with those Brewer-esque jerseys. Brewers are playing pretty well lately, I believe. At least what I've been seeing. My Royals that I kind of halfway pay attention to have been doing well, which has been surprising, to be honest. What was that? Yeah, that Dartaholics name is one of those frequent flyers. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, oh yeah, and especially in Wisconsin, you got those league names and whatnot. I'm sure you got the chairman of the board's a big one that happens, as well as the what's the? I'm trying to think here. There's There's a song from, I can't even say it now. I'll come up with it here soon. I guarantee it'll rattle in my brain and I'll be spewing it off. But Bulls on Parade. There we go. Bulls on Parade. That's another good one from the song. Yeah, there's a few good dart names out there. I like that Dartaholics one. Now Maury's must be a bar, I'm guessing, in their local area. Mason not too happy with that little push there. You know where Maury's is? Let us know. Where's Maury's Misfits at? It says they're Modern Gaming Co. Incorporated. So I'm wanting to know where that is. What boards are the streaming boards? This board's 151 and 150. This one's 150. As that first leg, we'll go to Dartaholics. Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Love it. Beaver Dam. Only you Wisconsinites would have a name as Beaver Dam. We were talking to Steve Hilger about that, actually. That you guys have some interesting names for towns. And I said there must be a big Native American culture, up here. Exactly, that's what it is, especially with the names that he was saying. So. Well, Dartaholics starting off well here. Maury's starting off well here. Dartaholics kind of having a little bit of a, I guess you can say, strugglesome start, but it's not really a strugglesome start. It's just, Maury's is putting, there's a big 2-bull round there from Dale. Up to Ben to pull this down a little bit. Bull would be great. Can't find that. So Brent really just needs to help out Dale, and even if he gets below 150, he's okay here. And even if he stands still, he's okay, to be honest. Dale's really the front runner and should get a look at the out. That bull does help him out. But really, are they just kind of waiting on the inevitable? Is Dale sitting on 50? That's of course, one dart check out, but he can, if something goes awry, he can kind of figure it out from there. And unless Brent takes us out, whew, falls short into the 6. Well, there you go. Dale does take it out. It's a single dart into the double bull. That'll certainly work. Gets the job done the proper way. Great start from Ben. I tell you what, coming from, right now with Kansas City Chiefs and whatnot, yeah, Kansas is a lot of support for the Chiefs, but, overall, Wisconsin in general, they've got a lot of support for your teams up here. The Brewers, the Wisconsin Badgers, and of course Green Bay, or maybe some Chicago Bear fans, let's be honest. They're kind of just around the corner for some of these folks in Milwaukee and whatnot. A little bit closer than Green Bay. Yeah, Ben, definitely quite the player here. You can see it. Maybe he's the front runner on that team. If you can consider it that. He's put in some pretty good shots so far. And like I was saying earlier in the day, not everybody's going to be an equal level playing field in your team. You're going to have one individual that's going to be the top level. There's going to be a couple individuals that may be middle of the pack, and maybe there's one that's not. As we get one that's watching in here, I'm going to point you out, sir, as you're listening in. Give me a wave or something. At least say hello. Looks like he's listening to the stream as we talk. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I gotcha. Gotta have a little blast with it. Now give us some peace signs and some waves and whatnot. I love it. It's part of the fun and having a ball with him. Love it. In stepping it again. Needing 79. This is really looking good for the Dartaholics as they try to take a 2-1 advantage here. 60. Can do it. Double tops is fine. Whatever gets the job done, Ben does it. 1-1 makes it 2-1. And as I was saying a little bit before, Mari's has put in quite the performance so far, but maybe this Dartaholic team is the one that's going to top of the table? I'm not sure. We'll have to find out together. This is our first look at the Dartaholics team. Rooster Morgan, what a name. What a name. Watching while at work from San Jose, California. Well, thanks for joining us, buddy. And I'll just say good morning to you because it's 11 o'clock there. 1 o'clock local time. Good mid-morning to you. How about that? Johnny was the one listening into the stream and having a laugh with us. Every once in a while, I see him chiming in, so I got to pick on him a little bit, have a little laugh. Need some entertainment for myself here? Nah, this is entertaining enough, but every once in a while, got to keep it fresh, especially day number 4 by myself. I usually have at least someone with me for these bigger events, but this week was a little bit tougher task, especially with Sean. He's being the CDC commentary, pretty much the main play-by-play one for that. He's probably the best play-by-play guy is the best play-by-play guy in North America. So of course he's going to be helping out there. And then Nick has the PPD All-Star Triples event today. That's going to still be going on. Kind of seeing how this develops here. Ben can put in at least a 70 here, which Ben's been playing well today as well. He should be able to put in at least a bull here. Bring this down to everybody else's score line. What do you say, Ben? Yes. Not into the 100 range, but it's right there with everything. See if you can use that dart. Cannot. 118, 139. 107. Let's see where Ben ends up after this. Well, Johnny, what do you say? That's where Johnny maybe should have taken a look at the 57 there. But he does pull it all the way down to 17, so that is definitely handy. He was able to do that. Did have a shot at the checkout with 57.60. Could have went 60, 57 too, either one, but go Manuela. That'll help the cause. That'll certainly help the cause. Now it kind of puts a little pressure on Ben here. Oh. The combined score of 43 and 95 is higher than 65, so 17 can go for Johnny. What do you say for the 3-1 lead? That's okay. 14 will do. As long as you don't hit a triple. And he gets it. 3-1 scoreline, Dartaholics. Early stages here, this leg, but there is a little bit of pressure added. This is coming down to the moment where you're going to find out if you're moving on to the next round or maybe not. Maybe you just miss out, which is always a tough thing to do. Go ahead and pack it home early. You never want to do that. I'm going to stay and fight it out for the next go. Tomorrow where some money is handed out to these individuals. Oh, that could hurt for the Dartaholics. Brent's down already to 117. Dale could lay in a good number here. And it looks like he will put in a good number. Yep. I kind of figured with the placement of that first start, he was bound for two bulls. Just a little bit of a ricochet there on that last dart. Looked like it may have caught the flight. So Ben, 117 remaining. This last game does feature all 4 players, as you could have seen, so that's why I said Brent earlier. Now moving to Ben. Yeah, not the best of rounds. That was a real opportunity. Go ahead and just get it done. It's going to take a lot from Ben and Bobby. Some subtle inconsistencies there from Ben. Saying earlier, he looks to be the one that kind of leads the pack here for these individuals, but pressure will do some funny things to you. 15, bull. Oof. Yeah, he just went ahead and was bringing it down. That's what I was thinking. Once he kind of took that little hesitation, he'd probably square up for bull and just say, okay, we're all right. Just trying to lock in another leg. A leg that could be massive for the day, to be honest. It could get you through, or unfortunately, you bid adieu. Double 15. Ooh, just a bit inside. No opportunity here. He is frozen. Just got to bring it down as low as you can go. Yep. Push that old button. $15-16 here, or how does he go? He is rocking the Booyah Darts hat. That he is. The purple with the purple splatter. It meshes well. But that, unfortunately, won't go. Ben can go, though. Ooh. Not anymore. His partner bringing it all the way down to 2. That would have been quite the checkout for him. Two 13s. It's only 3. What was I thinking? There we go. That'll do it. 3-2. As Dartaholics will get a win on the board. Granted, those wins don't really count on the match side of things. It's the legs that count here, I believe. Now, for draws, do they do a decider, Jeremy? Is that what they do? If yes. Okay, so I was wondering if for the decider, if there's a decider, or if there's one team that maybe goes to go to the next one. Okay, that one game of count up. There we go. If it's a tie for the top 2 spots. Okay, so I wanted to make sure we understood that right. If it's a tie for the top 2 spots, there'll be a 1-game count up opportunity that happens there. Now let me go ahead and it happened 4 years ago in Division One. Whoo! Wow, 3 teams tied to get in the second spot. Maury's and Dartaholics did put in their score line, but it looks like we are waiting on everybody else in order to get a who's going to advance into the next round. So that's kind of unfortunate that happens because we don't know where the other people are in the match. I'm going to go ahead and check and see where they're at in the match, what game, and then I'll be able to kind of inform you about where they're at. And if not, if they're in leg number 2 or something, we'll go ahead and I'll put the view the bracket to the bracket link in the chat, and you guys can kind of be informed of where this one ends up, and I'll give you the direct link to the round robin itself. So let me go ahead and check real quick, folks. This is a matchup between Red River here, as you can see them battling it out on that's not a streaming board, by the way. That is just off of our streaming side. So I can turn the camera and give you a little bit better feed, but I don't have the game screen hooked up. So let me go ahead and find out, folks. This is the Wisconsin State Dart Tournament here from La Crosse, Wisconsin. We'll be right back. As you can see, I'm getting a little tongue-tied. Water City and a Coca-Cola coming my way. We'll be right back.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge. Paralyzing every part. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember?
Okay, we are in, it looks like the last league decider here for this board. The other board was game 3 of 5. So I did put that link in the chat for you all to go ahead and view the round robin bracket and see where they end up. We're going to go ahead and do some editing in the background. We're going to take care of some other stuff. It looks like our next event will start at 4 p.m. That's when the quote-unquote upper PPD levels will join and start their round robin brackets. We're scheduled to go live at 5, but knowing these level 1 players, they'll probably rush through things fairly quickly. And with them allowing the brackets to kind of shuffle through and allow them to just play, we may go live a little bit sooner. So just be aware of that one. All righty, folks, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. You guys have a great afternoon. We'll see you this evening for our level 1 bracket. That's going to be an absolute barn burner. Check it out. 5 p.m., maybe a little bit before. Check out those notifications. So like and follow if you have not, and those notifications will give you a ring when we get underway. All right, take care. We'll see you later, guys.